So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our Navamsa planet series, and today we're going to be doing Ketu in the third house of your Navamsa chart, as in what happens when Ketu, the south node of the moon, is in the third house of the D9 Navamsa chart. Because Navamsa chart is perhaps one of the most important divisional charts in Vedic astrology, because it kind of shows the inner path of the soul, shows your destiny, shows your second half of life, shows pretty much the strength of your planet. What is it that the planet is trying to do? So that's what we're gonna understand. And so now you have the south node of the moon, Ketu, in the third house. And one thing you will understand with this, especially if you're married or when you get married, is that your spouse and you both, doesn't matter if you're a man or woman, your spouse and you both will cut each other off in a conversation. You guys will always try to supersede one another. You will always try to cut and put your opinion on one another. That's the first thing. That's the most common thing you notice with this. The other thing we also notice with this is that your communication with society in general, with your younger siblings, cousins, it breaks. Like after marriage, suddenly you may just stop communicating with them. Or especially if you even turn 36 onwards, you'll have the least amount of communication with them. Or communication will be in such a way where you will curse at them, they will curse at you due to some drama of past, not past life, just the past. So let's say you are having a cordial relationship with them up to 36, 37, okay? But suddenly you guys start talking about something that occurred in the past, let's say even 20 years ago, 25 years ago. And in that, suddenly one of you get angry. Like, I remember when you did this and it was your fault. I never told you this, but it was your fault, nobody else's. And then suddenly you go after them and things get cut off. Because you got to understand, the south and north node of the moon, Rahu and Ketu, they are the karmic axis. They are the pillars of birth. Why are you being born? Rahu, Ketu, and moon. These are the three pillars. And one thing you also notice with Ketu in the third house is that you will always find interruption on your online connection. Internet connection will always be interrupted somehow, some way. You're trying to talk to someone, and especially somehow your spouse will interrupt that conversation. You're talking to someone, your spouse is calling on the other line. Because as you know, Navamsa, besides being all the other thing, is pretty much mainly the chart that shows your married life. And so when you get married, Ketu is active, and Ketu is showing that in the marriage situation, when you talk to anyone, there will be interruption by people, especially the spouse. But the thing is this, not just as your siblings or online society in general, your communication with the spouse is very harsh. You will use curse words. Now, the only way this can be a much more calmer situation is to see which sign Ketu is in. Is it in a sattvic sign, rajasic sign, tamasic sign? And where is the dispositor placed of Ketu? That will show us whether it'll be curse words or whether it'll be spiritual words being communicated with an individual. So conjunctions, aspect upon this house will make a big difference. Like, if Jupiter is aspecting or a conjunct Ketu, then obviously Jupiter will put a whole positive aspect upon the communication. Communication will now become more of a brahmacharya communication. One will be much more peaceful about things. One will be much more about, how do I not talk to you? How do I not be mad at you or make an argument with you. That's my agenda. I just want to be quiet. Because now Jupiter and Ketu naturally causes the Brahmacharya Yoga. Okay? So, anyway, guys, and also, yes, with this Ketu, due to the communication, due to the interruption you face in your daily life of communication, you always resort to going to foreign places away from your problems. And one also tries to teach. One tries to always become a scholar, to kind of like reverse the negative effect of Ketu in this house. And the other thing that we will see with this Ketu is that your spouse will travel a lot. There would be this natural separation for a while in your marriage where a spouse, let's say, get a foreign assignment. They have to go for 3-4 months at a time. Or they get a traveling job where they have to travel constantly. So that's also something you will notice in this. Okay? So this was my analysis of Ketu in the 3rd house for Navamsa chart. If you're new to my channel, subscribe below. Again, if you want to know where your Ketu is placed, all the other astrological details, my books, reports, consultation, check out the links here. Otherwise, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.